Part 4 of saying no to your dog. We need to train a positive interrupter, or a way to interrupt the dog's behaviour. As I covered in part 3, what happens is when we end up saying no to the dog all the time, we don't say no harshly enough, and we ultimately end up reinforcing behaviours which we don't want. So training a positive interrupter, what you need to do is you need to train this as a behaviour separately from all your other training. So it can be a verbal cue where you sit with your dog and some treats or the ball, and you go bop, 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 and you throw the ball, or you say you click your tongue, which is one I don't really like because people use it too naturally, or smacking your lips, and then you reinforce the dog with food. Okay. That way you can then, when the dog is now doing an unwanted behaviour, you have a way to get the dog's attention, which you have previously taught and taught well. Now, you have to train it as its own behaviour and train it independently from the dog doing other things that you don't want. And the reason for that is we're as well then just saying no to the dog. So if the only time you use a positive interrupter is when the dog is doing something that you don't want, your dog will then learn that behaviour accesses the positive interrupter, if that makes sense, and we end up using it as a reinforcer, whereas we want to use it as an interrupter, not a reinforcer. We want to interrupt the behaviour. It's a really it's a good tool to use. What I tend to do is if Watson's doing something that I don't like, I just walk in between what she's doing. If she's sniffing at something I don't like, I just walk towards her. I'll block her from another dog or whatever, or if she's in at something, I just take her by the collar and lead her away without saying anything to her. So I'm trying to, but it's exactly the same thing. I'm interrupting the behaviour and doing my best not to reinforce that behaviour with attention, saying no, pushing her, all that kind of thing. So that's part 4 of saying no to the dog and training a positive interrupter, which is a really valuable thing. But a couple of other things to talk about in the subsequent parts to this series. Questions or comments below, guys. Have a great day, and I'll speak to you soon. Thank you.